Good evening, everyone, and thank you for coming out. Before we get the food started, I'd like to take a couple minutes and thank the lady of the hour. Throughout life, you have a certain type of people who burn their image on your memories. Now, some burn good and some burn bad. Luckily for us, Dorothy has only left good impressions on each and every one of us. And we are all here to give thanks to that one person who we are ever so grateful for. So what makes this woman so memorable to us? Well, for one, she's always teaching each and every one of us around her. She started teaching Sunday school 30 years ago, teaching her kids, and then it moved to her grandkids, and also some of her great-grandkids. But she was also a substitute teacher. She didn't do it for the money. She did it for the children. She did it for the sheer fact that she enjoyed it. And at the age of 60 years old, she went back to school to get her college degree. 10 years and a lot of hard work and determination later, at the age of 70, she received her college degree. Now, Dorothy, she's been influential to each and every one of us around her. She has a never-ending sense of positivity, and she can find the good in everything and everyone. She has a crazy, off-the-wall sense of humor that always lightens the mood in bad situations. And you can't help but to laugh whenever she's around. And I've only seen her mad a couple of times, and many of you will know what I'm talking about when I say this. But when she's mad at you, she'll take her little old lady fist, and she'll start shaking it at you. And she'll put on a mean face, and she'll say, "I'm going to get your rags." Now, half of us have no clue what that reference means. But as soon as you see that fist break out, you know exactly this lady means business. Some of my fondest memories are in her living room. She has this matching couch and chair set that I grew up on. Over the years, the fabric has changed from one ugly pattern to the other, but the memories stay the same. And in that living room, she was a storyteller. Now, often, she didn't tell the stories until the television was turned on, but as soon as the story started, our attention was directed to her. I loved watching The Price is Right. During the summertime, we would watch it at 11 o'clock every day. My siblings, myself, and my cousins and her. And I always remember she had the hots for Bob Barker. Every day she told us how handsome of a man he was. And in that living room we had family Christmases. Usually it started off with all the men being in the living room while the women served the food. But once we all got together, it was a complete madhouse of comedy. Dorothy was always accepting of everyone. She had an open-door policy, and her house was always a safe haven to those in need. She had a warm bed, open arms, and an open ear to anyone who needed it. Many don't know she was also a foster parent. As soon as her children graduated high school, she began fostering other children. She had 60-plus kids go through her household over the years. This woman has accomplished many things in life, but her greatest accomplishment is those lives that she has inadvertently changed with her just being in their presence. I personally hope that I can impact people the way that Dorothy has impacted each and every one of us. This event doesn't represent a mark on the Great Wall of Time, as much as it's a celebration of the great life lived and the impression left on each and every one of us who've been a part of it. The great Abraham Lincoln once said, "And in the end, it's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years." Thank you, everyone. All right, let's eat.